It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we got a beer from Privat Brauerei Zo, and it's a bottle of their Herzsolo. It's coming in at 330 millilitres, 5.2% ABV, and on the back here it says homage on Herbert Zo II. I'm not completely sure. Maybe it's a Weizen, or a Braukunst. Not completely sure what it is. So I think the best thing to do is to get it out into a glass, see what we get. And a massive thank you to Stephen in Germany for sending us the beer. Thank you, Stephen. Nice bit of smoke on the bottle opening. Beer in the glass then. I've had some wonderful beers from Zo, sent by Stephen. Give it a whirl. It's starting to haze. I'm thinking at this stage, maybe a light lager, pills. We'll get into it. I wanted to use a Weiss beer glass because I wasn't quite sure what the style was. It seems to fit the glass. We got a 3-finger white head, good levels of carbonation rising up the side of the glass there. It's a lemon straw coloured beer. Lots of haze going on. Let's get the aroma. I think this might be Zottler's attempt at something a little crafty. I don't mean crafty beer like the big breweries craftily brewing craft beers. I genuinely mean a craft beer. You get it by the look and the smell. The smell is a touch smoky, peppery, spicy. Lemon kind of sherbet aromas. A little bit tart. It smells good. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna go with craft beer. I'm gonna go with light, hazy pale ale style beer. That's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Stone the crows, stone the crows. Incredibly drinkable, refreshing. It's the winter time in the Real Ale Craft Beer kitchen, so you know what that means if you've been following the channel for years. My storage area down there, where I keep all my beers, is on a single skin brick back wall. So my beers go down to the perfect temperature. They really do. They go down. This must be about 7-8 degrees down there. Perfect beer drinking temperature. It's refreshing, but it still holds on to all of its flavour. It's light, malty, kind of wheaty, biscuity, cracker bread kind of flavours. Spicy, peppery, kind of bitter hops coming through on the back end. Stinging nettle hops on the back end. There's a little bit of peel, like an orange peel or a lemon peel as well. Carbonation pushes the beer on the inside of the mouth, releases more of that flavour. Now, this is the last of... I had 2 batches of beer this time from Stephen. One batch was a massive box of Weizens. You've seen them sitting all over there about a week or so ago. I don't have to get through them. And then so this is the last one of these so-called, what can I call them? Really good kind of authentic German beer from authentic, really good German breweries. I had another box. I'm going to get them. Might be a bit of a dig. I'll be a second. There we are. Bit of a dig round. This box of beer, I've got the Aldersbacher box here. It's more of a kind of crafty kind of range. I think a crafty kind of range. This is an Imperial Stout we're going to do that tonight. This is part of the second box, which come with loads of food, hot dogs and beautiful meats, and it's been wonderful. Another one, Steam Brew. This is an Imperial IPA. A Perlenbacher Hefeweißbier. And it says on the back here, is it the same brew as the UK brew? This is by Stephen. He's wondering if it's the same beer. I have a problem, Stephen, with that. I was up Lidl today. I bought a load of pizzas up there. My problem with Lidl or Lidl, or whatever pronunciation you'd like to use for the supermarket, is that they only do the Perlenbacher Patronus, which is like a stepped up version of this regular Hefeweißbier. Then we have a Weizen Pale Ale, again Steam Brew, 500ml cans. I've got my phone, I think. What does this say? For your dad. Oh, one of the most interesting and tasty wheat beers I've ever had. There we go, that's for my old man to try. I'll get him to... Yeah, absolutely, I'll give him one of those. Probably for Christmas now. Christmas present. And the German Red, 7.9%. So that's the second batch of beer. Oh, and there's another one here called Session IPA Craft Beer Fat Rhino, 4.9%. Little 330 can. Session IPA by Kristen Lance. We'll get to that. How did we even get to that? Oh, it's because it's the last beer, that's right. So this is the last beer of the typical, authentic German, really good quality beers. I've loved every single one of them. I really have. And we're going to move on to the more crafty stuff moving forward. I'm going to rate this. It's really interesting. Really, really interesting. Herzsolo. Zottler Braukunst. Zottler makes some amazing beer, and the brewery goes right back. The brewery goes back hundreds and hundreds of years. Doesn't quite say. Anyway, I feel like I'm going on a bit with this review now, so I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna finish it, give it a rating. I like it. I really like the beer. I like it enough to give it, I reckon, Stone the Crows 9 out of 10. It's a 9 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. It's like a craft pale ale, hoppy, hazy looking beer. Perfect. 9 out of 10. Thank you to Stephen again for sending. Put your comments in the comments box. Please subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom. Cheers.